Well, my name is Kim Poremski, and I am a principal consultant with Applied Frameworks. I work with a variety of clients. I do training, I do coaching, mentoring, facilitation, and any number of things to assist our clients. If you had asked me years ago or told me that I would be in a coaching, consulting role, I would have laughed. I never saw this as part of my career path. But my Agile journey began back in 2008 timeframe, and it was a pretty pivotal moment in my career. I learned a new way of working, I learned a new way of collaborating. It was refreshing, it was engaging, it was energizing. I felt like my work had more value, and I vowed that I would never work for another company that didn't approach things in an Agile way. And then over the years, that became not enough. It wasn't enough to just work for a company that embraced Agile. So another pivotal moment for me was when I worked at a company called Benefit Focus, and I joined their Agile transformation team. And it was really then that I decided this isn't enough. I want to help other organizations, I want to help other individuals go on this journey and to learn and to be able to transform themselves and their way of thinking and their way of working. And that's what really brought me to this role today, sort of trying to decide what I wanted to be when I grew up, and it kind of came to me. So I never planned this as part of my journey, but that's how I ended up here today. One of the things that I believe differentiates us is the fact that we are disciplined in our approach, in our knowledge, in our experience. We understand the frameworks and how things can be applied in a structured but agile way. And so we don't come in with this cookie cutter solution. We really listen first before we act. We try to really understand the client, what their needs are, what their challenges are. There's lots of similarities and patterns across different organizations, but at the same time, each client is unique, and it's understanding what their specific needs are and listening to them, and then working together and partnering. So it's not a vendor relationship, we try to build a true partnership so that we can fulfill the immediate needs, but then hopefully create a partnership that will create a long-lasting relationship of advising and helping that organization to grow. This is a field, this is a vocation, if you will, and you never know everything. And you have to rely on what knowledge and experience you do have and that you can draw from. You have to recognize that in yourself. You have to recognize and be confident in what you can deliver for clients that are putting their trust and their faith in you, but also recognize that this is a continuous learning journey. You are not going to have all of the answers, and that's okay, because this whole process, this whole thing that we do is all about discovery and learning and inspecting and adapting. And so that's not only true for a client or a Scrum team that's learning along the way, it's also true for the individual and for the coach. And so I think that's something that's really important to understand before embarking on a consulting journey or role. And it's something that I've had to learn as well as I've continued this, because I like to have all of the answers and I want to feel like I can solve all of the world's problems, and the only way you can do that is one step at a time.